What's up, Vandy Nation? I'm Will, and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
I'm Warren Janak. I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
I'm Bobby Kent, and I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And I'm JB Hero, and I'm from West Point, Mississippi.
And we're Rooftop Vandy. Now, most of y'all may be wondering, why should we listen to these four idiots? Well, I will tell you why.
A good question.
It is a very valid question. We had the pleasure of moving in 3 days early through the media immersion program, and we won't go too far into that because, you know, you guys are here to learn what's up with Vandy's campus moving in, right? So to start off, to help you guys moving in and just adjusting, we're going to kind of give y'all we're going to give you some essential items that are necessary, but you may think you don't necessarily need. And to start off, the number one item I feel like people don't think about, but is very important, is a doorstop.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, coming into Vandy, you know, a new environment, San Antonio, Philadelphia, Mississippi, we got a ton of new faces.
Diversity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So the doorstop, the purpose of the doorstop is, you know, you want to make sure that you can, because the doors close automatically, you want to put it in your door, and if you leave your door open, like, I feel like that's a good signal to people around you, like, hey, like, you can come in, like, you can come hang out with us. Like,
introduce yourself.
What's good, fam?
Exactly.
Right.
For sure. So the doorstop, it's cheap, you know, you can get it wherever. It's just a nice addition to tell people, like, hey, like, I'm open to meeting you.
Right. Yeah, right.
And on that same note, a speaker is another great addition to your room.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just playing nice music with your door open, people might walk in and say, hey.
Yeah, for sure.
And
That's what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, right.
And on that note, you know, when people are coming up and meeting you, you know, dapping you up, just saying hi, one thing that's important is your breath doesn't stink.
That's true.
All right, and you know what? You can't be brushing your teeth every single minute because the bathrooms are down the hall. Yeah, exactly. So make sure you got gum.
Yeah, gut stinks, right?
Yeah, because you can't even look at their beautiful face.
Automatic bad impression.
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, so the next thing, we had the pleasure of doing this for our media immersion with some of the people we met, is bring card games and board games, right? That is the perfect addition to all the common rooms, all right? If you go out and sit in the common room just playing a game, people will come join you on your floor like it's natural, easy conversation, you know?
Yeah, there's no pressure on you. For instance, Cards Against Humanity. Great game to bring. Yeah, exactly. That's how we met. That's how we all met, of course.
Universal language.
Yes, yes. And it's very low pressure because you don't have
to make conversation.
Yeah, exactly. You let the cards speak for themselves and just go from there.
Conversations, but
it's true. Exactly, about how disgustingly immoral.
Inappropriate. Right. But it's fun.
Yeah. And continuing with that, if you want people to come into your rooms, the best way to do that is just bribe them.
Yeah, always.
And you know, we're all poor college students. Everyone got the bill that Vandy sent them, and you know, you can't just be handing out money.
No, right.
But if you got some Oreos or some Doritos in your room, I will happily steal them and eat all of them.
For sure.
But another great way to incentivize coming in and you know, meeting new people.
Mm-hmm. For real. The next thing, this one really caused me some grief this morning. The Nashville sun comes up at about 6:30 in the morning.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
yes, it does.
And I chose the bed right next to the window in my dorm, and at about 6:30, a bright light was in my face, and it was the sun. So if you're somebody who can't handle sleeping with a little bit of light, you might want to invest in some blackout curtains or a sleep mask, and that'll help you.
Especially when you're up till 2:30.
Oh yeah, yeah. Not like we were. We got a good night's sleep.
Oh,
we were in bed.
No, of course.
Of course. Yeah.
You know, not everyone's.
If you were to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yes, yes.
Also, another important thing when you're trying to sleep is a white noise machine.
Definitely.
Because there's nothing, worse than just sitting there when it's super quiet and it's cold and you're just like, oh, you know.
I feel like it's intimidating.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
At my house, I have 3 cats, or I had 3 cats. I miss them dearly. It's only been a day.
I know.
And I went through the house, whatever the hell they were doing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're cats. They're awful.
A story about me. I've been listening to the same classical music CD as I sleep since I was 2 years old. And,
what's he do? What album?
I don't know, dude.
I
think it's Beethoven. I don't really know, but it's been in my CD player because I still have a CD player, and it's just been going every night.
No, so a white noise machine, just Whale noises,
Yeah,
Yeah,
rain.
a little ocean, jungle, rain,
Fan
that's
sounds.
nice.
Frogs, maybe.
Frogs.
Synergy.
Synergy.
Anything to like get your mind off, maybe the stress of college or
For
being
real.
homesick.
And
I
it'll help
think
you
it's
sleep.
vital.
Oh, yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course. And one thing that will keep you awake is your phone and what you
Of
need
course.
for that.
But very, very essential.
yeah, well, of course.
Gotta
yeah.
get the
Gotta bring your
snaps.
phone,
Yeah, gotta
So-
up your Insta game.
The one thing about the dorms is depending on how your beds are arranged, which of course you can change them up. Once you get there, is an outlet may not be right next to your bed.
Yeah.
The rooms obviously aren't giant ballrooms. There's gonna be outlets somewhere close to you. But Apple gives you a charger that's like about
It's
this
tiny.
long, yeah, and that's
Yeah.
not gonna cut it.
Apple.
So we need,
Especially when your bed's lofted.
yeah,
Yeah.
right,
All the way
exactly.
to the top.
Yeah, so get in some, NBA player size
Yeah.
charges. Get
I'll
some
charge
like
As long as you
7
can.
footers.
They sell like 10-foot ones, I think, at Best Buy. That's probably the
yeah,
best one
yeah.
that you want to get.
You can get a 60-footer if you're feeling real juicy. I don't know why you need one.
Maybe you're just weird. Maybe you
But-
sleep in the closet. I don't know.
And Warren,
you
I
at?
think you want to talk about the most important item.
Yeah. So the rubber mallet. All right?
Mm.
The rubber mallet is something that you are definitely gonna need. When I walked into my room, I saw where my bed was. I'm 5'7" on a good day, and I was like, "Wow, this is a little bit too tall for me, right?" So I needed to make sure to unloft it. And luckily, because we moved in early, there wasn't really anybody in the dorm, so I was able to get a rubber mallet. But on move-in day, when there's 1,600 kids moving into the same campus, I think mallets are going to be in short supply.
You're gonna want to have your own.
That's,
They're
a
gonna
good,
wanna have-
that's a good point. If you're not an incoming freshman, but you are going to college, if you get to move in early, if you have that opportunity, take advantage
For
of
sure,
that.
for sure. And Warren, you being 5'7" on a good day, and me being 6 foot on any dating site. 5'10" is what the doctor says, but we don't have to talk about that.
Not on
I
Tinder.
think,
No,
right? No, of
no.
course not. But I think we're gonna have JB and Bobby show us how to unloft a bed or loft it, depending on how you prefer it. So we're gonna show you that clip now.
Check the mallet.
Thank you, Bobby and JB, for that beautiful demonstration.
Gang.
Now, we've talked a lot about like how great Vandy is, and we've given you guys some tips on what to bring. But I feel like we all have our own sort of things that we've kind of like latched on to
Yeah,
in
definitely.
the past day that we can appreciate. And for me personally, right now we're actually in a music room that's in a music practice room.
Soundproof.
Yeah, soundproof. The acoustics are great, and it's in, I think, pretty much every dorm. And even if you don't have access to it in your own dorm, you're allowed to go down and practice in other dorms. And it's small stuff like that. The laundry. You have to pay like $150 for it, but honestly,
It's nothing.
Study
No.
space in there.
the study space is everywhere. One center where we have had our breakfast, lunch, and dinner is probably 100 yards away. So
Oh, easily.
rolling out of bed, during an 8 a.m. or something, and just grabbing a bagel. It's nice that it's so quick and so short to get there.
Yeah, for sure. I think for me, like, all that stuff is very important, and like I definitely appreciate all that stuff. One of the things for me that I think is just kind of nice that like I didn't really think about when I was coming in is so like I have a lot of clothes. Like I brought a lot of stuff to my dorm because like I wanted to feel nice and homey as one would. In the closets, they don't tell you this, but the closets, they're a good size, but they also come with like these like organizer things inside. So they come with like shelves that are already there that you can adjust the height and rods to hang stuff on
It's
that
like
you can adjust.
customizable.
Yeah, exactly. So like whatever your storage needs are, like you can adjust. Like I adjusted mine, so I put some stuff up really high that I'm not gonna need very often. I have a place for my shoes. Like I moved racks to hold like pants and clothes and stuff, and that's just like a nice thing.
There's nothing like a good rod.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Hold on. Okay.
Pause.
But yeah, like it's just a nice kind of touch on your dorm that is I wasn't really expecting.
I keep all my like cleaning supplies on the top
Yeah.
shelf up there. Stuff that I like
Suitcases.
won't need.
Laundry.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep my
Yeah.
Tide Pods
So
to snack on.
Yeah, late
Yeah.
night snack.
So storage is just not an issue at Vandy, which
Definitely
we can all
not.
appreciate.
Yeah.
And also a great segue from that is that, the rooms were so nice and spacey here, I at Vandy. I feel like the other schools that I visited had sort of dorms the size of like Harry Potter's closet. But, so, and at least in mine, I feel like I can stretch both arms out and I'm still in between the beds and I'm not
Yeah.
touching.
He's a
the
big
bed.
boy.
He's got the
Yeah, right.
He's got the wingspan of a Harlem Globetrotter.
Exactly, right. So that's a nice feature as well, so.
Mhm.
And then one thing that I really liked is Vandy really hooks you up right when you move in. I mean, paying $70,000 a year, but
But you get
it's
the
still
perks.
nice to get those perks.
But they give you a backpack.
They
So
give
that's
you-
great.
a nice backpack, a lot of information in there,
Yeah.
and the clutch things that they give you. One of them is this pocket wallet.
Gang.
Keep your Commodore card in
Absolute must.
there. Don't always have to get it out. You can just scan it
Right on
right
the
there.
door.
Get in
Except for the
building.
side door and Hank.
Oh, and another thing, lanyard.
Mhm.
Keep all your keys secure.
Yeah, I have mine in my sock right now, and I keep checking to see if it's falling out.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I mean,
Might wanna
they
invest
just
in a
give
lamp,
you
yeah.
they just give you the one key with like no keychain or anything like that. So the chances of you losing it,
Hi.
yeah, I mean we're yeah right. Well, for us, hi. I don't know about our viewers, but
Hi.
but I would say just having something that kind of weighs it down and make sure that it doesn't slip out of your pocket because you don't want to be paying however much it is to get the key
Yeah.
replaced.
Don't want to lose your key or your card.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
I
I
almost
almost
had.
did.
Yeah.
Right.
Lost his card one day in.
And also another great thing that I feel is the sense of community here. Like within my first couple days, I've already met a bunch of great guys, and and I feel like I can really bond with the people in my house, and also that the common spaces that each floor has are so nice that they got tables and chairs and everything, and we've played Cards Against Humanity on those floors before, and are in the common spaces, so that's a really nice thing, and I feel like Vandy does a great job of fostering that sense of community.
That's
Yeah.
a good tip too. Just
Yeah.
make as many friends as you
Just
can.
sit. If you just sit in the common room, playing a game, playing some music, have some food, because to get anywhere in the dorm, you have to walk through the common room on your
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
there's no way to get anywhere, and that's by design.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be
I
scared
would
to
say-
reach out to people.
Yeah,
Or not
yeah.
reach out, but just say hey, introduce
I would
You
say
might
yourself.
make a
another
really
thing.
good friend.
Yeah.
Is like if you're sitting in your dorm room and like maybe you have the door stopped to keep your door propped open and you don't feel like anybody's coming in or you're just bored and you want to get out of your room, just go into the commons area, seeing what's up, or just like chilling out there because people are gonna come in and hang out with you because none of us
Just-
like coming
everybody's
in
bored.
Yeah.
No one knows anyone, everyone's bored, so just that's a nice tip. Now, as great as all these things are at Vandy, I'd say there's one thing
thing.
missing.
Yeah,
For sure.
I would definitely agree. So I'm gonna tell everybody a little story. So brand new to college, right? Just moved in, really excited about the experience that I'm ready to have, and as one does, got to go to the bathroom from time to time. So my first day here, I go to the bathroom. I live in a corner room, so the bathroom's pretty much right there. So I walk over to the bathroom, do my thing, go to wash my hands, as one hygienic person does.
Right.
Right.
I look to my left and there's some paper towels, and I'm thinking, okay, I guess it's no big deal.
At least they have a
yeah,
hair dryer.
at least they have a
right?
hand dryer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, there's a hand dryer. So I press the button on the hand dryer and put my hands under it. And I didn't really feel anything. It was that weak. I kid you not, I could go like this and dry my hands better. I'm not exaggerating when I say that.
It's awful.
And honestly, the more that I think about it, the more that it just really makes me mad that, there are literally no paper towels in any of the dorms. This isn't just in my dorm. In all the houses that we've gone to, there are no paper
And I
towels.
feel like it unites all the dorms.
Yeah.
No, honestly.
we have our differences.
I want our
paper towels.
I feel like we all have something in common. The absence of paper towels is an absolute atrocity at Vanderbilt University. And I think that we need to fight for it. So I'm going to be making a petition, change.org. I want you to sign it. We'll link it in the description. To fight
for paper towels on our campus. Let me show you why we need paper towels. Had a nice, warm, long shower. I can't wait to dry off with these paper towels. There's no paper towels. I guess I gotta use a hand dryer. Ew. I don't like this. This is gross.
Well, that's not really what I use the hand dryer for, but
No judgment.
I'm glad you're
No
taking
judgment.
advantage of it. So another thing, we've talked about card games, we've talked about playing music, and just keeping your door open to meet new people. But one thing that we found that we actually bonded over were box races. Now, when you're moving in, the common denominator is going to be there are boxes everywhere. I mean, people are moving in from across the country. People are moving in from outside the country. There are cardboard boxes everywhere, and you know you could be eco-friendly and recycle it, or you could have box races with your hallways. Now, you guys may be asking, what's a box race? Lucky for you, we actually went up to one of Hank's hallways and had a little box race for ourselves. So we're gonna show you that clip now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our box racing championship, night 1, Hank Ingram Commons. This is the finish line. We'll see who wins. On your mark, get set, go. Oh my God! She's so much. Oh my God!
All right, thank you guys so much for watching episode 1. Again, I'm Will,
I'm Warren.
I'm Bobby.
I'm JB.
and we're Rooftop Vandy. Anchor down, baby. There we go.
What's up?